My name is Zyen and I am a physics teacher by day and dance teacher by night. In this video, I'm going to explain the difference between a leg shimmy and a hip shimmy. So first of all, let's have a look at these two side by side for a clearer comparison. So could you see the difference? As the name implies, the body part that initiates the movement, that's the part that we're shimmying. So if you're doing a leg shimmy, it is your legs that are initiating the movement. If you're doing the hip shimmy, it is your hips that is initiating the movement. So both of these look quite alike. Both of these involve the legs, and you'll find that in both cases, you must make sure that your knees are bent and relaxed. In both cases, you cannot have your legs locking and over straightening. That would be really bad for your knees. So both cases have that back and forth knee movement. The difference is that the leg shimmy uses this back and forth knee movement in order to shimmy. The hip shimmy involves the movement of the hips, and the movement of the hips is what causes your knees to move. So in a hip shimmy, it is not the knees that are creating the movement, it is the hips. The knees just follow along for the ride. So sometimes when you're watching a performer or a teacher and you would like to imitate the moves, the problem is the leg shimmy and the hip shimmy look so alike. So how do we tell the difference? You've got to watch which body part is initiating the movement. But what if we can't tell? We're like, okay, everything looks the same. So here's another way to tell. Watch my hips while I'm doing the leg shimmy. You'll find that the hips are not moving side to side. They are vibrating, but they're vibrating in place. Now if I'm doing the hip shimmy, watch how the hips are now more visible in terms of their movement. Now it's because for the leg shimmy, it is the movement of the legs that are creating that vibrating effect. So that's why you don't see much hip movement, because it is really the vibration of the legs. Whereas the hip shimmy requires you to move your hips side to side, and that's why you can see more of the hip movement. So one thing I love about the leg shimmy is because now your legs are the most powerful body part really, because it's half your body. So when you're shaking, you can really feel a vibration in your entire body, and it really helps you burn a lot of calories, which is why I use it in Shimmy Fit. And also, whenever I feel cold, if I'm too cold in the aircon room, actually what I do is I just shimmy like this to warm my body up. So if you'd like to find out more about how to do a good leg shimmy or a hip shimmy, do check out my video tutorials where I break down and explain how to do leg shimmies and hip shimmies properly and safely. Thank you for watching. Remember to click like and remember to subscribe to get more how to dance videos just like this. Happy shimmying!